This is going to be interesting. This is either going to be one of those like transcendent moments that nobody forgets, or it's going to be like, that was when she went downhill.
Maybe both.
Go for it.
Because the truth is, I have nothing prepared.
Yeah.
I just figured, fuck it.
Wing it.
Because I have this secret, this thing I keep trying to tell people, and it seems to somehow be like the most shocking thing I can possibly say, which is that I'm not a writer anymore. And I say that because I don't write. I've probably written 2 pages a year for the last 6 years, I would guess. So, I mean, 2003 was probably like the peak of a lot of things, you know. Not cool. So, I mean, the truth, okay, so Not Cool was like a zine that I drew. It was like a comic about like, you know, I'm chubby and I wear glasses and I have a stutter and I can't get laid, and like, that's been the focus of all my writing ever since then. It's like, I'm still chubby, I still have a stutter, I still wear glasses, I still can't get laid, like, you know, whatever. I'm tired of hearing about it. Like, I'm fucking tired of hearing about it. It's like, it's really boring, because honestly, like, as like, you know, a white, straight, able-bodied person in America, I have less problems than like 99.99999% of people on the entire planet. Like, I really shouldn't be fucking complaining about anything. I have like nothing to complain about. I have nothing to complain about at all. So that was one of the things I wanted to tell you about tonight. I just listened to me, like, have you guys ever seen Mariah Carey on Total Request Live, where she's like completely lost it, you know, she was pushing an ice cream cart and she was just like, you know, maybe I need some therapy. I was like, ha, Mariah, that's really funny. But, you know, and then she married a cute guy and she has a baby named Moroccan Cannon, so everything worked out. It's all good. Everything's fine. Yeah, I was gonna like tell this sort of, you know, dirty story about, you know, shit I've done, but I, you know, and then I was at this reading. No, I was at this reading the other night, and this woman's like, for my next poem, I'm gonna read about something that women rarely talk about. I'm thinking she might as well have just said, and now begins the vagina portion of the evening. Because, I mean, that's like, you go to, you know, whatever, female poets, at some point, you're going down to vagina town. And I don't, you know, I've been there. I don't really need to, you know, whatever. I don't need to bring you all with me. Not right now. Yeah, so I'm not going to talk about that. I don't know what the fuck I should talk about now.
Teenage Diaries.
Oh god, the Teenage Diaries. Yeah, I read, the Anti-Slam was really fun. I read this diary about, it was just like a poem about like, when you're sad and lonely, you should give a friend a call. Like, that's the only thing I remember about the poem. See, the thing is, I'm not a writer. I just have an extremely large ego. And it's like, I manage a bookstore. I'm way better a bookstore manager than I ever was a writer, but nobody's going to stand and watch me do it and then applaud. Like, if I want, like, a room full of people to stand and applaud, like, I have to come up with something. What am I? Am I a writer? Am I, like, a See, the stand-up comedy thing, the thing about that is, I've tried that, and like people don't laugh enough. So if I do it in front of like a spoken word audience, I can just be like, "Oh no, it was spoken word." Like, it's like, okay, if nobody laughs, like whatever. All right, okay. So we talked about the Teenage Diaries. Not cool. Yeah, it was a zine that I drew, and I did a whole issue about my trip to Burning Man, which I called it the Flim Flam Fest, I think is what the Flammable Fest, I think is what it was called. And talked about all the, like, you know, waitresses from Reno high on meth who was exposed to, like, you know, everyone. And I was like, God, this fucking sucks. And everyone was like, you're not listening to what the desert is trying to tell you. You know, I mean, but the good thing about Burning Man is then, like, I've tried internet dating, and you can eliminate so many dudes when their pictures, like, they're wearing goggles, they're, like, covered in dirt. On to the next one. So, Burning Man's been good for that. That was, 2002, I think was the one time that I went to it. Yeah, you know. So what else should I talk about? What do you guys want to hear
The
about?
library.
The library? No, I can't.
Oh!
I'm on
Tell
film.
story.
I have a Harold North story from when I worked at City Lights,
Absolutely.
actually. I was at the front counter of City Lights, and this little tiny old man was like carefully taken out of a car by like two very handsome like young men, kind of like walk him up to the counter, and he kind of looks up at me and he goes, "Do you know who I am?" You know, and I'm like, "No." Harold Norse. I'm like, "Oh, cool, nice to meet you." You know, and then they like went upstairs or whatever, and then I went up there later to the beat section. And he had taken all of his books, which were like on the bottom shelf, just because where the N's were in the alphabet, and he had put them on top of all the Jack Kerouac books at eye level across the entire section. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I'll tell you my grandpa's favorite joke, which is, you hear the one about the girl that backed into a meat grinder? Disaster.
Disaster.
The chef got a little behind in his orders. That's fucking great, you people. That's really fucking good. The guy's wife says to him, "You're such a schmuck. If they had a world's biggest schmuck contest, you come in second." And he says, "Why second?" And she says, "Because you're a schmuck." I love that joke so much. It's like the best joke ever. So you guys might not recognize me, but you might know me. I can't believe I'm going to do this. You guys might know me from my voiceover work, if you've ever ridden the BART trains.
What?
Valencia.
Shit, okay. Hang on a second.
Really?
Really? Of course. I would never lie to you. I would never. I'm only honest. 10-car daily city train now approaching. You pay me a lot of money to do that. That's why I live the opulent lifestyle that you've all come to experience. I should just call this a draw and give up, unless there's anything else.
Yeah, amazing.
Oh shit.
Panini Diary
Oh
story.
yeah,
Right
girl with the
now.
recyclable water.
The girl, what?
Oh, you
Panini
know.
Diary
Well,
story.
no, but see, the stuff I drew in the comic wasn't real. I was being funny.
We don't care.
Yeah.
I don't even remember. I did this when I was like 22. I don't remember. It was a really long time ago. See, I went to New College when Paul was working there, and yeah, that was a long time ago. That was a lot rich. I was in Neely Cherkovsky's class, his like philosophy class, the day 9/11 happened. Like that was a really. Some of you were like in elementary school. Like it seems like it just happened. And it was the day when there was. We were studying Paleolithic technology. So there was this woman who was a Paleolithic technologist who had come to class, and she was wearing a buckskin outfit that she had killed a deer and tanned it herself. And she was wearing it. She was wearing buckskin. That was it, you know. And she was explaining to us how Paleolithic technology works. And so we each had to bring our own rock to class, and then we painted them with ochre and other things, and we were like, because this was the beginning of human communication and language and all this, and like.
And it's a college course.
It was a college course. New College was great. There was a semester where I got straight A pluses. Like that's not even a grade. Like, that's not a real grade. That's not a real grade. It was, it was quite an experience. God damn, I wish I had like a closer. But I just got up here with nothing prepared. Okay, good night everybody.
Yeah!